Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at a massive shift happening right now in the modern digital economy. We're talking about how value moves across borders, how we pay for our digital tools, and most importantly, how we can do all of this without those traditional bottlenecks that usually slow us down. So let's dive right in.
Do you want to turn your crypto into a working virtual card in just minutes? Because for years, moving money from a crypto wallet into a spendable, everyday format felt like pulling teeth. You'd have to deal with sluggish traditional banks, really restrictive currency conversions, and frustrating delays that could literally take days. But what if you could just bypass all of that friction? What if you could take your digital assets and almost instantly have a card ready to pay for subscriptions, ads, or online shopping anywhere in the world?
Well, that brings us to our first main point, meeting USDC on CardUpNow.
To understand why this high-speed bridge works so flawlessly, we first need to define exactly what USDC is. It stands for USD Coin. It's a widely trusted stablecoin issued by a company called Circle. Now, the phrase to really pay attention to here is backed by fully reserved assets. This is what builds that immediate trust. It means that for every single USDC in circulation, there is a corresponding US dollar held in reserve. Because of the strict regulation and transparency, the value of USDC is always exactly $1 US. And this is exactly why USDC is the perfect tool for the job. Think about it. On one side, you have Bitcoin and Ethereum, highly volatile assets that can change and price by the minute. If you're trying to budget for an advertising campaign or a monthly software subscription, that volatility is a complete nightmare. But on the other side, you have USDC. Because it's pegged one-to-one to the US dollar, it ensures consistent, predictable value. 1 USDC equals $1 every single time. There's no guesswork and absolutely no sudden drops in your purchasing power.
So why choose USDC funding specifically?
This synergy of using USDC on CardUpNow comes down to a few really critical benefits. First, as we just established, the value is always perfectly stable. Second, transactions settle in mere minutes. Once the blockchain confirms it, your CardUpNow balance updates almost immediately. Third, it is universally supported. Whether you're using Coinbase, Binance, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, it just works. Fourth, zero bank involvement. If your local bank is restrictive or maybe entirely unavailable for international payments, well, this removes that problem completely. And finally, high privacy. For digital nomads and media buyers who value their financial privacy, USDC pairs perfectly with CardUpNow's no KYC virtual card options. You don't have to link a bank account or share personal documents to get started.
Let's walk through the actual steps to fund your account.
This process is incredibly frictionless. Step 1, you just log into CardUpNow and select USDC as your payment method. Step 2, choose your network. ERC20 is a very popular choice here. Step 3 is vital. You copy the wallet address generated specifically for that session. Step 4, open your own crypto wallet and send the exact amount requested. Step 5, you just wait a few minutes for the blockchain to do its thing. And Step 6, your CardUpNow balance updates automatically. You literally go from holding crypto to holding a ready-to-spend virtual card in almost no time at all.
Now let's talk about network speed and fees. It's really important we have absolute clarity on the technical logistics here, so your experience is seamless. The setup is highly transparent. The primary supported network is ERC20, which is the Ethereum network, though CardUpNow does support other options depending on platform updates. Processing time? Typically just minutes, though naturally this can occasionally slow down if the Ethereum network is highly congested. But look at the fees. CardUpNow charges absolutely zero extra fees on USDC deposits. The only cost you pay is the standard network gas fee. And remember, that gas fee goes directly to the blockchain network validators, not to CardUpNow.
Okay, I need you to pay very close attention to this next crucial rule. Always match the network in your wallet to the CardUpNow instructions. This is a serious warning, guys. If CardUpNow asks for an ERC20 transfer, you must select ERC20 in your sending wallet. Sending USDC over an unsupported or mismatched network can result in funds that are literally impossible to recover. So take that extra 5 seconds to double-check this before you hit send.
With that out of the way, let's pivot to security and some common questions. Here is how CardUpNow keeps your funds safe and transparent. Every single deposit is verified directly on the public blockchain, meaning the transaction is recorded and cannot be tampered with. Furthermore, fresh, session-specific wallet addresses are generated every time you initiate a deposit, which significantly limits your exposure. Finally, there are no third-party middlemen. The money moves directly from your wallet to your CardUpNow balance without any custodians holding your funds along the way.
All right, let's hit a rapid-fire Q&A rhythm for some common scenarios. First up, what if you send the wrong deposit amount? Well, the system expects the exact amount shown in your payment instructions. If there's a mismatch, it might trigger a manual review or cause a slight delay. If that happens, don't panic. You just need to contact CardUpNow support, provide them with your transaction hash, and they'll help manually sort it out for you.
Next question. Can I reverse a USDC transaction if I make a mistake? That's going to be a firm no. Like all blockchain transactions, USDC transfers are entirely permanent once they're confirmed on the network. This goes right back to our earlier warning. Measure twice, hit send once. Always review your wallet address, the network, and the amount before confirming. Now, while USDC is absolutely a top choice for fast, stable deposits, maybe you prefer other crypto. CardUpNow actually offers a highly diverse menu of funding options. If you prefer another stablecoin, you can use USDT. Or if you want to fund directly with other assets, they support Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Tron blockchain, the Polygon network, and even the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Whatever your payment preferences, the platform adapts to you.
So, are you ready to create your card?
This is all about total freedom. Stop payment failures, secure your online privacy, and access high limits with CardUpNow. Once your USDC lands, you instantly have access to their virtual cards. Whether you need a high-security Visa, a MasterCard, or their elite virtual card, you are instantly equipped to handle subscriptions, scale up your ad campaigns, or manage global digital tools without your payment method randomly blocking you. I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You have the crypto. You now have the frictionless, secure bridge to use it. So what will you fund with your new virtual card today? The traditional barriers are gone, and the digital economy is waiting. Sign up, make your deposit, and start experiencing true financial agility. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy spending.